Hi, everybody, and welcome back to another edition of Litter Media Live. This is Friday, September 5th, the first Friday of the month of September. When we met like this last week, Aaron Glandon, we were saying goodbye to August, the final Friday in August.
Yeah.
So here we are, September 5, a nice-looking day to start things out, as we always check on the weather forecast to get things started each day. Partly sunny skies today with a high up around 80. However, later tonight, there is rain possible, mostly for the southern half of Ohio, and there could be an isolated severe storm here or there. If you looked at the National Weather Service map that I saw this morning on X, Litter Media X, and we did just forward that out to you a few minutes ago, you'll see that we're in kind of like the green band, and that is marginal risk. And then below that is the yellow, which I think is a greater risk of severe weather. So if you're going out to the football games tonight, you might want to take an umbrella or some rain gear just to be on the safe side. We think that rain could carry over into the early morning hours tomorrow, and then maybe some partly sunny skies by afternoon. Much better on Sunday, and very pleasant, by the way, sunny and 70 for a high, where 68 will be the high on Saturday. When we come back, we'll take a look at all of our topics for today, and a lot going on for a Friday in both local news as well as sports. And all that's coming up on Litter Media Live.
But first, we want to tell you about the Skag clearance sale, which is going on right now. And the prices are so low down there, Mike, you're going to think they've lost their mind. You can choose from a wide... You can choose from a wide selection of Skag mowing equipment, but you'd better hurry, because once clearance inventory is gone, it's gone, and the low prices with them. Don't let this opportunity pass you by. Do yourself a favor and call Hometown Motors Incorporated at 740-773-8826 for more information. Hometown Motors Incorporated, your store for the great outdoors.
At Tomlinson Insurance, we've been protecting families, farms, and businesses since 1853. From auto, home, farm, life, or health, we tailor coverage that fits your world with multiple carriers to meet your insurance needs. Real people, real service, local agents who can answer the phone and care when it matters most. Tomlinson Insurance. Let our history be your future. Call or stop by today.
Introducing the Petland Litter Media Pet of the Week. We want to put your pet in the spotlight. Pets with paws to pets with fins. If they gallop, crawl, or slither, play fetch, or simply curl up and snuggle. Send us a photo of your pet and we'll announce a new pet each week. And one pet will be crowned Pet of the Year. To nominate your pet, visit littermedia.com. Click on Pet of the Week. Tell us about your pet and be sure to include a photo. Watch Litter Media Live each Thursday for the announcement of the Petland Litter Media Pet of the Week. No purchase necessary. Contest applications must be from Ohio residents and at least 18 years old.
Life. It can get on top of you quickly, can't it? But with 211, it only takes one step to get connected to the help you need. 211 is always available to help. So get in touch today.
Mark came to the Adena Orthopedic and Spine Institute in severe arm pain from a degenerative disc. Minimally invasive spinal surgery got him back to what matters most. At Adena, we do what we love, so you can too.
We hope that each day when you get your day started, you'll check our website at littermedia.com for beneficial news that you can use. At the top of the news was a special edition that we had just about an hour ago with Ashley Patton of The Covering, where Ashley was here to talk about their open house that's coming up on September 13th. That's 11 a.m. to 3 p.m. That is what they call the Big House. They have two locations, and this is is the Big House. I think their headquarters are in there too, but they'll have bouncy houses, games, free food. That's Aaron's favorite word.
Yeah, and a silent auction.
And tours of the Big House. All that coming up on September 13th. If you want to hear that or see that entire interview with Ashley Patton that we did this morning, if you didn't catch it live, go to our Litter Media Facebook or YouTube page.
or you can listen on Spotify. If you don't want to watch, maybe you're in your car, we have all kinds of options for you. The opening reception for the Hills Annual Regional Exhibition was held last night at the Pump House Center for the Arts. 75 pieces of art from 41 different artists are being exhibited throughout this month, so make sure you check that out in Yaktangi Park.
I think I was busy tracking down scores when this happened last night, so I didn't get a chance to watch it. But I'm pretty sure that Director John Payne had a Facebook Live on the Pump House account where they were announcing the winners of the judging contest for the Hills. So if you want to see that, go to the Pump House Center for the Arts YouTube site, and you'll possibly see the winners that John was passing out last night. The Ross Pickaway Highland Fayette Solid Waste Management District will conduct the Hard to Recycle Collection Day. We told you about this about a month or so ago, but tomorrow is the day from 8 a.m. until noon at the Ross County Fairgrounds. Now, this event is for residents of each of the counties involved in the solid waste district. You must provide a driver's license or utility bill to prove your county of residency. Please remain in your vehicle at all times. Cash or check is accepted for the items that do require a disposal fee. Not everything does, but some things do. And by the way, the district can deny various waste on site at their discretion.
Praise in the Park gets underway Monday, September 8th at 7 p.m. The event runs each evening through September 12th in Yaktangi Park, so bring your own lawn chair and come out. If you want more information, call 740-701-0756 for Praise in the Park.
Yeah, they got singing, and I'm sure a lot of testimonies that will be taking place. Adena Health is offering the community a chance to take powerful strides in the fight against breast cancer during their annual Breast Cancer Awareness 5K Walk and Run. That'll be October the 4th at the PACCAR Medical Education Building out on Hospital Road in Chillicothe. The event gets underway that day at 8 a.m. with participants paying either $30 or $35 for adults, depending on shirt size, $25 for kids. So the way I'm reading that, I guess the different shirt size, it might be a little bit more expensive.
Yeah, if you're like a double XL, I think those shirts cost more.
Yeah. So you can go to our website story at littermedia.com to find the registration link for your participation.
Yeah. Ross County YMCA is now running their annual fundraising campaign to keep the various services they offer for the community. Along with memberships, consider donating to the Y. Director Steve Clever will be our special edition guest on September 16th to talk about this.
Join the AMVETS Post 2256 Honor Guard as they are actively seeking dedicated members to serve on their honor guard, standing tall in tribute to our fallen heroes, supporting community events, and keeping tradition alive. Special offer for new recruits. Your first year of AMVETS membership is free. For current AMVET members, if you step up and join the Honor Guard, the Post will cover 1 year of your dues as a thank you for your service. Now, this is up in Pickaway County. If you're interested, contact Terry Cavaney for more information at 474-3787. And as you can see, Uncle Sam wants you. Road report reminder that down in Pike County, or no, I'm sorry, that's for Monday. That's for you on Monday. Reminder, this is something we touched on a couple of days ago. Well, now it's in play. The northbound US 2335 exit and entrance ramp at the East Main Street intersection in Chillicothe is now closed, effective today for the next 45 days due to construction. And I think I saw that Lori Graves of Hank FM, the morning host, she was going to take a ride with ODOT's Matt Broning, Matt driving and Lori videoing so that they can show you how to do this without driving yourself crazy. Because the story we posted, for example, there were a lot of people commenting, and it was a copy and paste press release, so it's what ODOT sent out. But people were still confused on how's this going to work.
I read it and I was confused.
Yeah, so Matt and Lori were going to take a drive this morning. I haven't seen their video yet if they've done it. where they're showing you how this works. And I think Matt said it adds like 5 to 10 minutes or something to your drive.
That'll be helpful because I know we had the pictures of the maps. Those didn't help me.
Yeah.
I didn't know what I was looking at.
So you might, I wish we'd have thought of that idea first, but kudos to Lori Graves for thinking of that. Maybe that'll help you. I'm just not going that way. When it was shut down, where you couldn't go westbound 35 for 2 months, I just would leave here and go through town and hit 104 and get out that way. So if that's easier for you, help yourself. Sports and a bunch of it coming up next on Litter Media Live. Accurate heating, cooling, and plumbing, your trusted comfort advisor for more than 4 decades. By the way, if you ever see this ad here, just like that on our website stories, click on that and it'll take you right to their site for all of the information about what Accurate heating, cooling, and plumbing can do for you. Whether it's residential or commercial, give Accurate a call. The Bean Foundation wants to raise awareness about suicide prevention by sharing 988. Trained crisis counselors are available to talk 24/7, 365 days a year. 988. Save the number. Save a life. To learn more about the Bean Foundation, click on this ad on littermedia.com.
Discover Ross County. From the breathtaking outdoor adventures to the historic sights of Chillicothe and family-friendly events and festivals. Explore more at visitchillicotheohio.com or download the free mobile app today.
Find a career you love with Pickaway Ross Adult Education. Skilled trades careers are in high demand with no signs of slowing down. Pickaway Ross offers career training programs with expert instructors and hands-on learning tactics to create a variety of opportunities. Visit our website for more information.
Each week, we'll announce the Neil Coleman Insurance Wyandotte Mutual Litter Media Player of the Week, presented by Homeland Credit Union. And in December, we'll announce the Player of the Year. Nominate any amateur athlete by visiting littermedia.com and click on Player of the Week. You'll also see the players we've named throughout the year. Make your nomination today for the Neil Coleman Insurance Wyandotte Mutual Litter Media Player of the Week, presented by Homeland Credit Union.
And coming up in just a few moments, we'll tell you who this week's Neil Coleman Insurance Wyandotte Mutual Litter Media Player of the Week is, presented by Homeland Credit Union. Not Hometown. Homeland Credit Union. I should know. I use their services.
Absolutely, yeah.
Mike, do you know what day it is?
It's Friday.
It is
Game
Friday.
week, yeah.
And our game of the week this week is going to take us to Obadiah Harris Stadium, right?
The O. And the voice of the Cavaliers, Dan Ramey, wiping off the cobwebs of those vocal cords, and he, along with BJ Daly, will bring this one to you later tonight.
And if you want to listen to the Litter Media Radio, if you don't know where to find that, you can go to littermedia.com and find it right there, or you can scan this QR code to listen to the game Western Brown at Chillicothe. Coverage is going to begin at around 6:50 tonight.
Let's take a look at the Haynes Total Healthcare Center high school scoreboard, where you'll be able to find a plethora of high school sports every night, including tonight with football. But last night, Westfall Boys Golf extended their SVC lead to 8 points over Unioto with a 24-stroke win over the runner-up Shermans. Brendan Bigler again medaled with a 35. Fairfield Union Boys won the Mid-State League match number 3 with Bloom Carroll, who was 4 strokes back. Bryce Leppy of Fairfield Union was the medalist with the 77. And their last match in conference play for the MSL Buckeye is September the 17th, I believe, up at Denison. That's their season wrap-up. Staying on the score page, congratulations to Adena's Katie Burns. She collected her 1,000th career kill in Adena's sweep over Huntington last night. Out of 36 All-Ohioans that Coach Smith has coached at Adena in 40 years, Katie Burns became the first Adena player to reach the 1,000 kill mark.
Wow. What took them so long?
Well, typically they have 3 or 4 kids that are getting 100 to 200 kills each.
Right.
But in the last couple of years, they haven't had that many, the depth of hitting. So Katie's been pulling the wagon.
She's been dominant.
Yeah, she's been pulling the wagon. Also, Sydney Johnson of Waverly broke their school record with 1,000 kills. She's up to 1,045 right now. A big win for Waverly last night at Miami Trace, winning in 4 sets. And 1,000 in some other category. Addie Brewster of Western dished out her 1,000th career assist. So congratulations to all of those 3 athletes who have hit the 1,000 club.
In Major League Baseball, the Reds are going to open their home series against the Mets tonight. They're still 5 games back behind the Mets. So now is their chance to get back in the picture.
I think even the Giants squeezed in ahead of them by half a game.
Wow.
So,
but you're not feeling optimistic about it.
No. Every time I get my hopes up, they just, yeah. So there you go.
And bad news in Cleveland. The Guardians fall to the Rays 4-2 last night, and they're going to open their series against Tampa tonight in Cleveland. So we'll see how that one goes for them.
All righty. Now the moment you've been waiting for. The Neil Coleman Insurance Wyandotte Mutual Player of the Week, presented by Homeland Credit Union. This week's winner is Logan Elm senior volleyball player Claire King, who recently surpassed the 1,000 kill mark while leading the Braves to a first-place tie to start out their conference season with Bloom Carroll. Claire actually did this last week, but congratulations to Claire King, this week's Player of the Week.
If you want to nominate a player, feel free to reach out to us at littermedia@gmail.com. Any amateur athlete is eligible. Just send us a photo with credit if we need to credit you for that photo and what they did to earn a Player of the Week nomination. And they're eligible for Player of the Year once they're in.
And that is done not by the end of the school year, but by the calendar year.
Yes.
So this December, that's when that will take place. When we come back to wrap up our little history lesson day, which, by the way, Dan Ramey showed me a post that somebody sent us how they loved the show, but they said, I really love that this day in history. So
Who said that?
Somebody is paying attention.
They probably just like to laugh at our drawings.
That's probably enhanced it immensely. We're going back to 1836. All that's coming up next.
But first, we want to tell you about Litter Quality Propane. There's no bill when there's a fill. Contact Litter Quality Propane today about their metered gas service at litterpropane.com.
I was looking for a first job. I had been babysitting and decided it was something for a little more permanent. It pays very well. It's convenient. You can make your own schedule with the flexibility. That's something that I like. The people that I work with are great. I wouldn't ask for a better crew or management team to work for.
Tecumseh. Fascinating. Captivating. Mesmerizing. Tecumseh.
Wherever you are, you're there for a reason. You shouldn't have to make a trip to the branch just to deposit a check. Skip the trip and use our mobile app to easily and securely deposit checks from your phone. Day or night, wherever you are, or whatever you're doing, download the Kingston National Bank Mobility app today.
As a professional race car driver, I live for speed, power, and performance on and off the track. That's why I use the Dixie Chopper, the world's fastest lawnmower. Race into your local dealership today and test drive a new Dixie Chopper.
This date in history. If you're new to this program, we always wrap it up with a little historical note. whenever we can, we try to throw in a local tidbit. So maybe if you have this date type of an item of local history, and it doesn't have to be just Ross County. It can be any of our surrounding counties in the Litter Media coverage area. Please send those along. We like to localize it as much as possible.
Even just Ohio history.
Absolutely, yeah. So if you ever wonder where the name of Houston came from for Houston, Texas, Houston, we have a problem. Well, back in 1836, Sam Houston is elected, yes, this is correct, president of the Republic of Texas. You see, Texas was not a state at that time. They had just earned independence from Mexico in a successful military rebellion. Houston served as the Republic's president until 1838, then again between 1841 and 1844. Despite plans for retirement, Houston helped Texas win admission as a state to the United States in 1845 and was elected as one of the state's first 2 U.S. senators. He served 3 terms in the Senate and ran successfully for Texas's governorship in 1859. But as the American Civil War loomed, Houston argued unsuccessfully against secession. Texas wanted to split from the Union. He was lobbying against that. He was deposed from office in March of 1861 after refusing to swear allegiance to the Confederacy. So he was a patriot. He died of pneumonia 2 years later in 1863. But Sam Houston got it all started as El Presidente of the Republic of Texas in 1836. And that's where the city of Houston's name comes from, if you ever wondered. And nice job on the
Thank you.
Republic of Texas seal.
Yes.
It almost looks like it could be a belt buckle.
It does look like a belt buckle.
You think you want to have one made?
No, I'm all right. I don't like Texas.
I don't like, Cowboys. I forgot. But you hate the Eagles worse. And they played each other last night.
Yeah.
We didn't even mention that. Should I mention who won that game? Would it be safe that you liked less the team that won in that game last night?
I wasn't rooting for either of them to win, but I was rooting for the Eagles to lose, and that didn't happen. Although it was really funny what happened at the very beginning of the game. Jalen Carter got ejected before the first play was ran, right after the opening kickoff. So 6 seconds into the game, he got ejected, and I found that rather amusing.
And what did he do?
He spit on Dak Prescott.
Sounds like a bunch of elementary kids.
Well, they were standing face to face. Jalen Carter spits on him. And then Dak Prescott doesn't say anything, straight face, just looks at the ref, and then the ref throws the flag.
Gosh, amazing. Kids, don't follow those examples, please. Act like you're a little bit older than they are. That's going to cover it for this week of Litter Media Live. Aaron, I don't know if Dan's here Monday or not.
There's a Monday coming up where I'm by myself. I can't remember if it's this one or the next one.
I thought it was this week, but he said he would know over the weekend. So Dan may be here with Aaron. He may not be. I'll, Lord willing, be back with you on Tuesday of next week.
Traffic Lights wants to know if Dan's off doing his vocal warm-ups right now for the game tonight.
He's out there in the back going, me, 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 or doing his Gary Owens from Burbank, California. So don't forget to join the guys. Dan and BJ and Aaron will be at the O tonight as the Cavaliers host the Broncos of Western Brown. Something's got to give tonight because both teams are 0-2.
Yeah.
So somebody's going to get that W later tonight. And you can follow all of the final scores on our website, Haynes Total Healthcare Center High School Scoreboard at littermedia.com. Not only tonight, but there'll be a plethora of high school stuff going on tomorrow as well. So stay caught up with us there at Litter Media. Until that time, for Aaron Glandon and for Dan Ramey, this is Mike Smith saying have a great weekend from all of us at Litter Media Live.